teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Nittany Lions offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Graves. Snags the quick throw. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw it again. And the receiver's got it. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
International 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the FIU Panthers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Direct snap. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here's the second down play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Good enough for first down yardage.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap to throw. It's Graves. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear at the 30 now. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring them down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Throwing again on second and 10. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. It's a first and 10 play.
You know, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
That completion sets up a second down play. They'll try the ground game here. As the first down is still going. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fires it to the wideout. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Single back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Braves. It's a wide receiver screen. This one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid game. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Catch made over the middle. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. Dropping back. It's Orgy. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida International.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11.
21, Penn State, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Receiver in motion now. Takes off in a bootleg. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. It's third down for the offense.
I like the pressure here from the defense. Quarterback gets outside, breaks contain with the bootleg. Nowhere to go with the football, so he decides to just tuck it and pick up a short gain.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kirk gets FIU with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. No huddle here for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Quick juke to get free. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Keeps it on a design run. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they can't bring him down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trap again in the pocket.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a bootleg looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns. Extra point try coming now.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28, Penn State, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Throwing for his running back. Checks this down to the running back. He has first down yardage at the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Brought over the middle. It's Alexander.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. The shotgun handoff here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, FIU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Dropping back, it's Graves. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the back gets the football. And that's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 3rd down play for this offense. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it, hand it off to the running back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep him.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, an extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the completion made. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Defense is coming after him. He's got a 1st down and more. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. It's a quick grab. And moves the football to the 27 and the 1st down. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This offense has been hard to stop here in the 1st half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. It's 3rd and goal after the incompletion. Can they punch it in from the 2? Here the wideout goes in motion. QB keeper all the way. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close.
Touchdown, Florida International. Still no answer for the passing game.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. And doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The quarterback keeps the football. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Throwing off play action. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. The pickup is 7 yards, now it's 2nd and 3.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Heads up. The offense now operating in the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And now the handoff. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Receiver makes the grab, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Dropping back, it's Graves. Running back grabs it on a screen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Davis. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. On a pass rush, gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
It's an out route. The catch made. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down in the back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Steps out at the 9. Poor return and poor field position to start the drive. So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Graves. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. They're going to run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Panthers. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Penn State, 20.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for his big tight end. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, FIU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
First down. Looking at defense.
This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Keeper trying to get to the marker. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And there's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Same tailback, another carry. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. And Indy Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
If there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here he goes. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on...
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida International.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Lions offense retakes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the...
Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That pass is caught. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
And he drops back in the gun. And it's caught! Touchdown, Panthers!
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.